Well, Joyce, people thought they were watching ICE agents make an arrest, but with face masks on and no ICE markings on their clothes, at this point, it's unclear.
Look, bro, look what's happening, bro.
This is video of what seems like an ICE arrest taken Saturday outside of Cash America Pawn in White Center.
No.
A woman speaks in Spanish to people in face masks and vests. Some of the vests say police, but not ICE or DHS for Department of Homeland Security. Currently, there are no laws preventing federal immigration agents from covering their faces. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi defended face masks in a Senate committee hearing last week, citing agents were being threatened.
I can assure you that if they're covering their faces now, it's to protect themselves.
Federal rules do require immigration officers to identify themselves as someone who is authorized to make an arrest. It's unclear from this video whether that happened. The video continues to show a woman being put inside the back seat of an unmarked white SUV. It's this kind of action, without people knowing exactly who is showing up and taking someone away, that's heightening the level of fear.
All I heard was the tires screeching.
Naomi Bailey, who runs the coffee store across the parking lot, says she and a customer ran toward the noise.
I almost got arrested with them just yelling at them. Like, they were yelling at me to back up, that my customer backed all the way back and he was yelling at them.
After putting the woman inside the car, the agents pull away from the parking lot.
So right here, she's saying that they don't have anyone.
Octavio Rivera says his friend who shot the video sent it to him.
From what my friend told me, she sells food.
Rivera, whose mother is well known for running a hair salon in White Center, says this video has sparked a heavy conversation for his family.
My mom pulled us to the side and we had a talk about, in case she gets deported, who she's gonna leave everything with.
Leaving a neighborhood silent with fear.
Even today, I went to go drive around and there was no street vendors that I could see.
Again, we reached out to ICE for any sort of confirmation, but they did not reply.
And you said it is legal for federal ICE agents to cover their faces, but there are lawmakers trying to change that.
Yeah, this actually came up in a Senate committee hearing last week where senators raised concerns about ICE agents not identifying themselves. This is what they had to say.
But they have to identify themselves. There is an insignia oftentimes. They have to identify themselves as law enforcement. People think, here's a person coming up to me, not identified, covering themselves. They're kidnapping. They'll probably fight back. That endangers the officer as well. And that's a serious situation. People need to know that they're dealing with a federal law enforcement official.
Senator, I would be happy to look at that issue with you and talk to all of our partner law enforcement agencies.
2 U.S. senators from Virginia have written letters pressing the Department of Homeland Security and ICE to properly identify themselves moving forward. Joyce.
Thanks, Sharon.